Hello, everyone, and welcome to your daily English practice. My name is Bia, and I'm so happy you're here to learn with us today.
And I'm John. It's great to be with you. On this podcast, we help you learn English for the real world, using simple words and fun conversations.
That's our goal. Today, we have a very important topic. It's about work. Specifically, it's about the job interview.
The job interview. That can be a nervous time for anyone. But an interview in English can feel even more difficult.
It can! But don't worry, we are here to help you. Today, we will teach you how to prepare for a job interview in English. We will talk about the common questions they ask and how you can give great, simple answers.
By the end of this episode, you will feel much more confident and ready to get that job.
Yes! Are you ready to get hired? Let's start.
So, Bia, I have to ask, do you remember your first job interview in English? How did you feel?
Oh, I remember it very well. I was so nervous. My hands were cold. My heart was beating so fast. I was worried I would forget all my English words. Laughs.
That's a very normal feeling. I think everyone feels nervous before an interview, even in their own language.
Exactly. But I learned a very important lesson that day. The most important thing you can do is prepare.
Prepare. That is the magic word. How do you prepare for an interview in English?
Well, first you should learn about the company. Go to their website, read about what they do. This shows the interviewer that you are very interested in the job.
That's a great tip. It shows you did your homework. What's the next step?
The next step is to prepare for the questions. There are some questions that interviewers almost always ask. If you practice your answers, you will feel much more relaxed.
Okay, so let's talk about those questions. What is the number one question in almost every job interview?
I think it is, tell me about yourself.
Yes, that one can feel so big. What do they want to know? My whole life story?
Laughs. No, not your life story. They want a short professional introduction. You can say your name, what you do now, and maybe one or two important skills you have.
Okay, let's try an example. Imagine I'm interviewing for a job as a waiter in a restaurant. You ask me, tell me about yourself.
Okay, so John, tell me about yourself.
Well, my name is John. I have 2 years of experience working in a cafe. I am a very friendly person, and I enjoy working with people.
That was perfect. It was short, clear, and it told me about your experience and your personality.
The key is to keep it simple. Don't try to use big, difficult words. Just be clear.
I agree. Okay, what's another very common question?
How about, why do you want this job?
Yes, this is a very important one. Here, you should connect your skills to the job, and you can say something nice about the company.
Okay, so let's use the same example. I want a job as a waiter. You ask me why.
Okay, John, why do you want this job?
I want this job because I love working with food and people. I know your restaurant is famous for its excellent service, and I want to be part of a great team.
Wow, that is a fantastic answer. It's positive, it shows you know about the company, and it connects to your skills.
It shows you are interested. That's very important.
Okay, here comes another big one. What are your strengths?
Strengths. That means, what are you good at? Here, you should choose 1 or 2 things that are important for the job.
So, for the waiter job, you can say things like,
I am a hard worker, or I learn very quickly, or I am very organized.
Those are all excellent, simple answers. And now for the difficult brother of that question. What are your weaknesses?
Laughs. Yes, this one is tricky. A weakness is something you are not good at. Nobody wants to talk about that in an interview.
So what's the secret? The secret is to be honest, but also show that you are trying to improve.
That's a great strategy. Can you give an example?
Sure. For English learners, a good answer could be, sometimes I get nervous when I have to speak English on the phone, but I am practicing it every day to get better.
That is a perfect answer. It's honest, but it's not a big problem for many jobs, and you show that you are working to improve.
Yes. It turns a negative question into a positive answer.
Okay, so after the interviewer asks all their questions, something important happens.
What is that?
They usually ask you, do you have any questions for me?
Yes. And the answer should always be yes. You should always have 1 or 2 questions ready to ask.
Why is that so important?
Because it shows you are really interested. It shows you are listening. It makes you look smart and serious about the job.
Okay, so what are some good, simple questions to ask?
You could ask, what does a typical day look like in this job? Or, what is the team like?
Those are great questions. They help you understand the job better, too.
Exactly. So after you ask your questions, the interview is almost over. What do you do at the end?
You should stand up, smile, shake their hand, and say, "Thank you for your time. It was a pleasure to meet you."
Perfect. A polite and professional ending. This has all been such good advice. I think our listeners will feel much better about job interviews now.
I hope so. And to help even more, I think it's time we explain some of the key words we've been using.
Yes, let's do it. It is time for our vocabulary review.
Okay, our first word is interview.
Interview. Interview. An interview is a formal meeting where a person asks you questions to see if you are right for a job.
Great. Next word, company.
Company. Company. A company is a business. It is the place where you want to work, like Google or a local restaurant.
Okay, what about experience?
Experience. Experience. Experience is the knowledge you get from doing a job in the past. For example, I have 5 years of experience as a teacher.
Very useful word. Next up, we have skills.
Skills. Skills. Skills are the things you can do well. For example, speaking English is a skill. Using a computer is a skill.
And what about strengths?
Strengths. Strengths. Strengths are your best skills or qualities. They are the things you are very good at, like being organized or creative.
And the opposite of that is weakness.
Weakness. Weakness. A weakness is something you are not good at or something you need to improve.
Okay, just 2 more. Let's define prepare.
Prepare. Prepare. To prepare means to get ready for something. You prepare for an interview by practicing your answers.
And our last word for today, confident.
Confident. Confident. To be confident means you believe in yourself. You feel sure and positive. When you prepare, you feel more confident.
And that is our vocabulary for today. 8 words to help you succeed in your next job interview.
We hope this episode was very helpful for you all. A job interview can be a little scary, but it is also a great opportunity.
That's right. Let's remember the most important things. Number 1, prepare. Learn about the company and practice your answers.
Number 2, keep your answers simple and clear. You don't need big words to give a great answer.
Number 3, be positive and polite. Smile, say thank you, and show them you are a friendly person.
And number 4, be confident. You have great skills. Believe in yourself.
That is a perfect summary for our job interview segment. But actually, Bia, we have a special surprise for our listeners today. We're not done yet. We're going to switch gears completely and talk about something inside all of us.
Oh, a surprise. I love surprises. Inside all of us. Are you talking about the human brain?
That's all the advice you need. Thank you so much for listening to English Daily Now.
We hope you feel ready for your next interview. Join us next time for another fun topic. Until then, goodbye and good luck.
Bye, everyone. You can do it.